Welcome, and listen to a video about the Aquarius Zodiac sign. Know their personality traits, nature, the best job for them, or love compatibility. Listen to about Aquarius man, or Aquarius woman. Also, feel free to subscribe to our channel, for free content, from astrology, tarot, and zodiac world. For more facts about the Aquarius sign, follow the link in the video description, or visit our website www.horoscope-divination.com. The emancipated sign Aquarius is greatly affected by its ruling element, air. It is an independent sign that will have the need for freedom and of improving the lives of the world. This sign not only cares for themselves but wants the world to be truly more beautiful. Freedom is very close and important to them, so they guard it. They are also very interested in equality and try to help all people around to make the world more beautiful for everyone. We can often find them engaged in human rights or social issues. Aquarius symbolizes originality and unusualness. It is influenced by its strong, even increased sensitivity and intuition. Aquarius tend to be modest and do not seek superiority over other signs of the zodiac. They are not very persistent. They quickly get excited about new things, but this enthusiasm does not last long. They are mostly literally complicated in nature, which is difficult to decipher. Often it is difficult to open to really close persons. Aquarius walks their way through life. They do not like being advised on life issues. The sign of Aquarius, which acts on us non-authoritatively, observes customs, is an idealist and is a small shower. He desires that all his dreams and ideals be realized immediately and therefore is not a patient sign. They have a strong orientation in terms of equality and justice. Aquarius is surrounded by real friends who are not many, but quality compensates the quantity. The sign Aquarius is ready to give you a helping hand at any time and advise you on its knowledge. Their logical thinking predetermines them a truly great job. Rarely does anyone overtake them in their logical reasoning and intelligence. Aquarius lives in the future and is mainly interested in what comes and not what is now. That is why he focuses mainly on quality performance in his job, which will later help him in his career growth. They are great in modern occupations as they are attracted by everything futuristic, everything that has a touch of the future. These signs are also interested in astrology, and they are often the people you can hear about the existence of extraterrestrial life. The sign is strongly technically oriented and therefore, it is ideal for construction, aircraft production and overall aviation. The sign is destined to work in the informatics or programming sphere. They should not have a foreign job or work as a teacher, publisher or manager. Money is not wasted. Perhaps women born under this sign tend to spend on their luxury and comfort. Men want to accumulate money and do not think about investment. They prefer a multi-digit number on the bank statement. Aquarius is a sign extremely sensitive. They learn throughout their lives, and learning seems to them to be something that exhausts them. Throughout their lives they work thoughtfully with their logic and try to reveal the true meaning of life. This goal accompanies them at every step throughout their lives. They have a cheerful life because they abound with lively nature. They are noble people ready to help everyone around. The sign of Aquarius can also be moody, volatile and sometimes pulling into each other. Aquarius is a sign considered extremely honest with a good and great heart. Aquarius and work. For Aquarius, social events are a joyous event. They are surrounded by friends and are glassy companions wherever they appear. Negative events that happen in their lives exhaust them and try to solve it with a lot of diplomacy and intelligence. They resolve disputes in their lives wisely, without impulsive or violent manifestations. A typical feature of the sign of Aquarius is the advocacy of human rights and the struggle to make the next generation better than before. Their opinion is thoughtful and able to communicate even on unpleasant topics. A sign Aquarius can be mistaken with a walking computer. Mathematics is rather a hobby for them, and among the people born under this sign we find truly original individuals. Aquarius, despite their thoughtfulness, are funny and ready. She can respond to every interview or situation in the company. They are very well counted and people like to go to them for life advices. They are not fond of some united views and are interested in church and politics. Mainly about their goals, opinions and attitudes, which they often argue against in society or among friends. Characteristics of Aquarius man. Aquarius man traits. Want to get an Aquarius man? Draw him into your problems and want to hear his opinion and advice from him. An Aquarius man likes to surround himself with people he can help and advise. If you want to capture it, it's the right way to get started. He will always try to find a final and satisfying solution for you. What not only you might like, but also the other women surrounded by this intelligent man. This resourceful man is so overwhelmed by the need to help and advise that he overlooks your interest in Aquarius man. That is why you need to be an initiative woman and act first. The complicated sign Aquarius resists any firm union because it strongly desires freedom and independence. If you want to have this man in life, you need to arm yourself with a tremendous amount of patience. The inner values of the woman are more important for this sign than her appearance. His love life may seem cold, but inside he is a passionate and tolerant person. If an Aquarius man feels that you have given him enough freedom and independence in a relationship, he will choose you as a partner and girlfriend for life. However, it is essential to avoid jealous scenes and instability with this sign. An Aquarius man will try his best to break away from a union that will not bring him an intellectual shift and is not emotionally stable. He will fly away. Unfortunately, an Aquarius man is incapable of feeling deep emotions to someone more than once, in the case of love and friendship. Aquarius man in love. Aquarius man is not a jealous sign. He trusts his partner because he knows that if he decided to do it, he certainly acted prudently and with the greatest amount of intelligence. He is curious and only that can drive him into new relationships. This man waits for the new partner to enrich him in what another person can teach him. Love is like an unread book that he wants to discover, but he knows he'll get to the end and won't push it anymore. If you are intrigued by Aquarius man, you will have to surprise him his whole life with new things and your subtlety. He will have fun and will stay with you forever. As a lover, he enjoys every piece of your body. An Aquarius man cares about your interior, before and after sex, and wants to hear your feelings and even its shortcomings. He likes to learn everything new. He will be interested in all the books you buy him about sex or all the news you show him in love. You will be able to strap in so beautifully if you are educated and will surprise him by what you know. Try everything you can think of together. An Aquarius man appreciates your creativity and likes to try everything with you. He is an inventive and excellent lover, but you have to kick him into this relationship. He doesn't like monotony, which kills his interest in you. Characteristics of Aquarius woman. Aquarius woman traits. You will find her at every social event and she will be surrounded by the most intelligent people in the room. The Aquarius woman is endowed with strong intellect and communication skills. She is always ready to invite you to a social event. However, her honesty and sincerity may hurt her. She doesn't think she can hurt someone with honest words. She gives advice everywhere. She is trying to give you the best advice, but only if you want her to. If a woman is a sign of Aquarius, you should be careful with her. She acts like she doesn't care, but she can make a plan behind your back that destroys you. It's better to keep these people as friends. You surely don't want to be her enemy. Aquarius woman feels an endless desire for love. But the flare of this feeling tends to be fast and short-lived. Like a man Aquarius, a woman Aquarius longs for everything new. It is truly a sincere sign and is looking for a man who sees her as a real woman, even a lady. She wants to be the embodiment of femininity and desire for her husband. Differences between genders or races do not matter to her. These signs are most often bisexual because they are interested in, and excited by, everything new and unknown. The Aquarius woman will not be forced into anything, she will rather leave you than to let you take her freedom, decisions, or opinions. The loyalty of the Aquarius woman can only be achieved if she really falls in love with you. But keep her alert, excited and entertained, otherwise, her desire turns at others. It is a fairly overflowing sign with no tendency towards strong bigamy. In marriage, the Aquarius woman is unstable. She can torment her husband with her instability and sometimes with statements that she should have married someone else. Aquarius woman is not aware of how they can hurt with words, but don't blame her. The Aquarius woman tries to respect the individuality of others but demands that others, and especially her husband, respect her equally. You can meet her in striking or extravagant clothes, and she also likes crazy colors and cut combinations of underwear. She is not a born mother, but since she likes to learn, she becomes the ideal mother over time. But she will not show tenderness and a tender affectionate attitude, even to her children. She raises them rather cold but practical and sensible. Aquarius woman in love. If you expect her to jump into bed with you on your first date, you can't be more mistaken. The woman enters the sexual relationship very carefully, thoughtfully and gradually. Your needs will be superior to her own, so a woman Aquarius becomes an unbeatable lover who will give you pleasure whenever you want. But you must not let her get bored in sex. Bring a book or a guide to sex, and try everything new. A Aquarius woman will appreciate this action extremely well and will have a good time with you. And that's what matters to her. Forget boring hours spent monotonous lovemaking. This sign is even open to a lesbian relationship, sometimes just to pull out of trouble her girlfriend who has survived an unhappy relationship. Aquarius woman simply wants to help everyone. Health predictions for Aquarius Zodiac sign. Blood pressure can truly bother Aquariuses. Other diseases are associated with this. It can also damage the arteries and the heart. Aquarius also suffers from frequent convulsions. They should include foods containing more magnesium, iron, calcium and selenium in his diet. It is advisable to focus on the consumption of broccoli and avoid heavy and fried foods. Absolutely inappropriate are fast foods. The sign of the Aquarius should only eat the food during the day and in the evening eat only moderately or not at all. For the Aquarius, it is necessary to take care of his nervous system. You need to include healthy fats in your diet. As already mentioned in the brief description of the sign Aquarius, it is essential that the sign reaches for oils made, for example, from flax seeds, or for apricot kernel oil. Absolutely suitable for Aquariuses are fats that are contained in walnuts. The Aquarius should eat these nuts at least a few times a week. Aquarius man, and Aquarius woman, and compatibility in love. Love horoscope. If you want to tie Aquarius man to you, or if you are interested in a beautiful female Aquarius, you are in the right place. Aquarius is a complicated sign, as we have said several times. But the path to their heart exists. Aquarius is a sign that longs for independence and freedom. Bonds isn't natural for them, but when they fall in love and a loved one gives them a feeling of freedom, there's no reason to look for others. Freedom is the keyword for them. Give them time for their hobbies. The best the Aquarius can get from you is his own space, where he can be alone. Give him his own office in the house or in the garden, where he can read books, relax and realize himself. In the relationship, the Aquarius is extremely careful and wants you to prove to him that you are the one for him or her. Surprise the Aquarius with new experiences, questions, something you have learned. Aquarius will really appreciate it, and if he falls in love with you, you will become a real support for him and not just a partner. Aquarius will repay it to you the same. Keep in mind that this sign does not like jealousy or raised tone of voice when communicating with them. They try to solve everything with prudence, intelligence, and so are his relations. Aquarius love compatibility. They reach their partner in phases, but later they offer a truly great company to spend free time with. In parenthood, they will need help from the other partner, as the Aquarius has not been born with parenting abilities. You may even have to prepare them for this task long before going on a parenting journey together. A suitable sign for an Aquarius is Aries, Sagittarius, and Libra. Taurus and Scorpio are unsuitable partners. The worst half for an Aquarius is a Leo. Dear Aquarius, we hope you liked the video about the Aquarius sign, and their personality. If you liked the video, do not wait, and subscribe to our channel, for more fun from the zodiac world. If you would like to know more about Aquarius sign, for example, about celebrities that were born in Aquarius sign, their lucky stone, color, or happy day and more, do not wait, and visit our website, www.horoscope-divination.com.